guys, what's up? LDShadowLady here, and welcome back to Empires. Right now, the Ocean Empire floats on top of these lily pad islands, but that is all about to change with today's big project. Because this is what I'm planning on building today. This is by far the most ambitious project I have ever attempted in survival Minecraft. In fact, look at this list of blocks. Some of these are very spicy. I need quartz, stone, prismarine, and even coral blocks. Maybe I am crazy, but this is my mission for today. So starting at the bottom and working my way up, this build is going to require a lot of stone, cobblestone, and mossy cobblestone. And unfortunately, stone is not very easy to come by out here in the middle of the ocean. In fact, I have a rather pathetic supply. If I put all this in my inventory, I can see that I only have 700 blocks of the required 2,500. So I have an idea. I'm going to trade my precious prismarine blocks for cobblestone. And I found one empire ruler that's willing to do just that. Oh, welcome to my shop.
Oh, how professional. Thank you so much. Wait, but you're the queen. What are you doing in the shop?
I do all the jobs around here. What are you looking for today?
Oh, yes, I need prismarine. I need the dark kind.
I have a lot of dark prismarine. How many stacks?
Oh, yes. Whatever this can buy.
Ooh. Wow. Well, you can have all of my dark prismarine.
Oh, so great. This is the greatest day. I'm going to ring this bell. This is fantastic. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at this. I'm going to give you even a tip. This is perfection. You know, this is all I need.
Thank you, cobblestone.
Oh, this is the greatest deal. That is fantastic. I'll be back for more soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Did you see what I did there?
It's a scam.
What a fool. Look at all these stacks of cobblestone. And I only gave him 9 stacks of prismarine. Ha! Now let's see what's next. Mossy cobblestone. Now, I could craft some of this mossy cobblestone, but I've had a rather genius idea to pilfer it from the land. For you see, just over the horizon is this tiger biome, and within this tiger biome is a bunch of mossy cobblestone. So, let's see how much of this I can collect before I realize this is a terrible idea.
12 seconds later.
Wait, this isn't a terrible idea, this is genius! I'll have 1,275 blocks in no time!
2 hours later.
Okay, maybe this was a bad idea. So far, I've only collected 222. But I have an idea. We're going deep into the forest for some more mossy experiments. I just have to keep doing this over and over again. And so I made moss until the sun went down. And then I came back the next day and made some more. Until eventually I had a dozen stacks of moss. And of course, I tried to leave the area looking nice and pretty when I was finished. So I returned to my ocean empire with my mossy load, and I started crafting it into mossy cobblestone, only to realize I still didn't have enough. So I went down into the caves to test out a theory. I'd heard that moss can destroy bedrock, so I wanted to test it out. And it turns out that theory was false. It in fact did not destroy— oh gosh! Hello? What's happening? What is going on? So moss might not break bedrock, but it does confuse zombies. So now I have everything I need to start constructing the rocky base of my castle. So here I am building my rocks, and as you can see, the sun goes up and down many times because this took me forever. This was very difficult to do in survival, and I fell many times. Luckily, most of the time I landed in the ocean, but as you can see, I made a pretty big mess. But eventually I finished filling in all the stonework. I took a step back and I thought, what have I done? What is this hideous structure? Hopefully this will start looking better soon as we move on to the next phase. Now we're on to the really spicy stuff. The next section of this build is made entirely of quartz. Almost 6,000 blocks of quartz to be specific. And as you know, quartz is very rare. So why have I done this to myself? Well, don't forget that I have fish money. Yes. I have spent many Minecraft days here on the soul ship, trading my fish for emeralds. And then trading these emeralds in my villager marketplace for quartz. And that is exactly how I currently have 103 enchanting levels, because I've been doing a lot of trading. And now I have an entire double chest full of quartz. And in case you're wondering, that's 3,510 blocks right there. And with 2 of these chests, I have everything I need to start the next phase of construction. So here I go, working away on my build like a little busy beaver that only builds with quartz. Now, I probably didn't do this in the most efficient way, and I definitely fell off the tower a few times, but I didn't die, and that's what's important. And wow, just look at all this quartz. All the other empires are quaking right now. The next phase of this project is the Prismarine Phase. And of course, you all know I'm the Queen of Prismarine, so it's no surprise that I already had all the Prismarine I could ever need. However, the harsh reality of my Guardian farm did come as a shock to someone, and that someone is the Codfather. Poor innocent Jimmy, ruler of the Swamp Empire. Well, that's what the Prismarine farm does.
Wait, what?
It works in the Nether.
Wait, I need to see this.
So I took Jimmy on a little educational trip to see my Guardian farm in practice.
Do you have to be here for them to spawn, though?
I have to be here, yes.
Yeah.
But if you want, you can go look in the Nether. I've never seen what happens in the Nether.
Oh, should I do that?
Yeah, you do that.
Oh gosh, this is horrible. Oh gosh! There's a reason Lizzie doesn't want to be here! This is horrible! Oh gosh!
Oops, I think I might have traumatized the Codfather. But that's the price I pay for all this Prismarine. So I started by building my Prismarine Staircase that spirals its way all the way up to the very top of my tower. And once on top, I built these thick Prismarine pillars. And I started filling in the Prismarine roof shape. By the time I was done, I realized I was stuck on top of the roof here. And since I had created a dark area below, there were loads of mobs down there. So I thought I would just take a little shortcut and leap off the side of my tower. Luckily I didn't die, but it was very close. So now we are onto the final part of the build, and possibly the most difficult part, because my roof is made entirely of live coral blocks. And I'm gonna need 1,467 of those blocks. And the only way to get those is to mine them all individually with a Silk Touch pickaxe. So that's what I'm gonna do. And off we go into the sunset, looking for a coral reef to completely destroy. I'm so sorry, Mother Nature. Dolphin! Yes! I really want to try this. I brought a lead with me so I could travel by dolphin! Yeah! Look at me go! This is the optimal way to travel. And so I zoomed off into the night with my new pet dolphin. But eventually I hit land, and I had to use my legs like a little land peasant. And it was so slow. But when I got back to the water's edge, there was an entire pod of dolphins waiting for me to escort me to the coral reef. The water looks lighter. Oh my gosh, we're here. Thank you very much, dolphin. You can be free now. For I must now collect some brain coral. That's the stuff. Oh man. This is gonna be a long day.
1 eternity later.
Collecting this coral was taking me forever, and I came close to drowning on several occasions, until finally I decided to call a meeting of all 3 of my brain cells. And I came up with a new plan. Underwater gates. Yes, I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. It made collecting this coral so much easier, and I didn't feel like I was constantly on the brink of death.
2 hours later.
Okay, look at all this coral. And look at all the devastation I have caused. Oh no. I actually feel terrible. Even if this is just a game, I feel really bad. Okay, now that my coral is all safe in a chest, I'm going all the way back. I know, I'm sorry, but I just feel terrible. I'm back, baby, via the Dolphin Express. And I'm here to fix the coral reef. Yeah, if only we could do this in real life too. There. Now we can go back home where I can finish my tower. And as I predicted, this was indeed the worst part. You can see just how long this took me, but what you can't see is my soul slowly leaving my body around the 3-hour mark. But eventually, by some kind of miracle, I completed the roof without drowning or plummeting to my death. And here she is in all her glory. So perfect in every way. Well, almost perfect. The roof is a little leaky, and she's essentially just a giant mob spawner right now. But those are problems for another day. Because that is the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like. Let me know what you think of my build, and I will see you next time. Oh my god, what is happening? What?